My name is Jeremy Cooper and I'm the Chairman of Retirement Income at Challenger. I guess we're a victim of our own success in super. We've built up now substantial savings, people are starting to retire, and we're realising that the system was really built as a sort of a savings system rather than a retirement income system. And so funds are, with all of the other regulatory reforms that are going on, it just so happened 2011 was the first year that the baby boomers started retiring. So, a system that was designed to provide a sort of a lump sum supplement is being asked on the run to turn into a retirement income system, which is a system that you might be familiar with in Europe, where the whole purpose of the fund is to provide inflation-adjusted income for life in retirement. Now, our system, we can get there, but it wasn't actually what it was built for. Well, on some measures, on the Melbourne Mercer study that shows us as being the third best retirement system in the world, so we need to get things in perspective. We've got a very successful system. The country's just agreed to take the compulsory contribution from 9 to 12%, so we're assured of further money coming in. So there are many things that we've ticked off. It's just this retirement piece, and amazingly, with all of the reforms going on, it's the one area where the industry hasn't really been given any signposts. There's some work around the edges, some very important work being done at the Superannuation Roundtable at the moment, but largely the My Super idea doesn't relate to retirement, and none of the other reforms really go there. Now, that can be a really good thing or a not so good thing. And on the positive side, it allows the industry to do its own thing, and one of the great things about this conference is we've seen a multitude of different retirement ideas that are actually being done by funds without government intervention, which is fantastic. We saw one panel today where those 4 ideas were being talked about, so that's great. On the other hand, it is an industry that was really built by regulation, and in some respects you might think, well, unless the government gives some settings, where's the industry going to go? So they're the two competing views. I'm not sure where I sit. I just think it's great that you've actually got a genuine retirement income products out there in the market already. Well, I suppose going back to the recommendations that my panel made was a new duty in retirement to really take account of the 3 key risks that really come to fruition in retirement. That's inflation, market risk and longevity risk. And so the idea was that if you offered a retirement product, the trustees would have these 3 special new duties that they didn't necessarily have in retirement, and then you leave it up to the market for trustees to design the solutions in retirement. Now, the government didn't take up that suggestion. I think it was, with all the other things going on, I think the industry felt it was just too much too soon. So there isn't specific government policy in that area at the moment, but by the same token, you've got funds actually getting out there and doing their own thing. I mean, let's face it, the fact is people are retiring. Trustees are required to act in the best interest of members. So it's not surprising that trustee boards are trying to find solutions to these issues. Well, I mean, I guess where I sit now is it's really a matter of keeping up the good work. Funds are starting to embrace this. There's a lot more work to be done, and it's really thinking through those issues and coming up with solutions that basically replace people's wages in retirement. That's if you had to boil it into one sentence, what most people are looking for. We're not all Warren Buffetts. People want the wage they had while they were working. They want something that looks like that in retirement.